Thank you for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing right now. Got a phone call here sponsored by go.tagjag.com/ebags. You can save 20% on your next order by using the coupon code Pirillo75 when you check out. This is Chris.
Hey, Chris. This is Mark.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, I had a question for you about cameras. I know you review tons of them on your YouTube channel.
I wish I could review more.
Yeah, and I was wondering, I'm currently in the market looking for a all-in-one camera, a digital camera, and a 720p HD camera, and I was, asking any recommendations that you might have.
Oh, boy. Yeah, wait for the next iPhone. Well, because allegedly it's going to be able to record, 720p video, and the image quality is actually pretty good, and I'd only expect that to improve as well. The bottom line for me when it comes to cameras, because I don't get a lot of them to review. I wish I did, but the turnaround just seems to be happening seemingly every 6 months. There's some new technology that comes out. When you are in the market, you could look at features. That's important. But I think more than just features, it's the output. So, looking at an image and saying, wow, that's just an amazing photo. How did you, get this picture? What camera did you use? You find out more about that camera. You can take the direction of going with a compact camera, like a pocket camera, a point and shoot. You can go all the way up to an SLR. Ultimately, you have to decide, because anything in any range can handle video at this point. You have to decide what that quality of output is going to be like. I've taken to shooting some of my HD videos, the 720p videos, on a camera that is very, very produces a very sharp image with video, but it has issues with focus. Sometimes you'll see in some of my videos the focus will go in and out. It's largely because the camera has sometimes a difficult time focusing or keeping focus on an object. But overwhelmingly, it seems to produce a better or sharper image. As I said, kind of overall. I hadn't seen any other videos recorded by the camera when I got it, but I got it on review, so it's kind of extended review. Look at, not just the output of the images or the video. That's a big deciding factor. But I also believe that the UI, the navigation of features of a camera are just as important. So if you have an opportunity to pick up the camera, hold on to it, shoot a couple things, kind of get a feel for it, you'll quickly make a judgment of, wow, this really feels horrible in my hands, or this is very intuitive, this is very easy to use, I'd like to learn more. You got to do your research. I mean, even though it's $300 or $200 or however much you're going to spend, hundreds of dollars, you want to make the right decision for you. And as I said, it seems like every 6 months new digital cameras come out, and they really haven't improved all that much over previous generations. Don't fall for megapixels. That's a big thing. Don't fall for digital zoom. That's a big thing. You're looking for overall image quality. At the end of the day, it's the quality of the lens. It's the quality of the processor. It's the quality of everything that's inside that camera. If you look at two cameras and you say, well, I can save $100 by going this way, you have to question, well, why is this one $100 cheaper?
Yeah.
And that's two different cameras. Now, if they're the two of the same cameras, thinking, well, two of the same cameras, same exact camera model, but online this one's $500 cheaper. Well, I'm going to go here because it's $500 cheaper. Well, when you do that, sometimes you're going, and more often than not, be a victim of a bait and switch. Digital cameras are notorious, and vendors for digital cameras are notorious for pulling this. They'll say it's $500, but then cause you to jump through all these hoops, saying, well, but then that's the camera, that doesn't include the lens. The lens is $200. and then we'll send you a special care kit that's $100, and then they give you the runaround, and shipping and handling is $400. So they end up charging you more for the same device, but they can get away with it. So you always want to check, a vendor's ratings as much as you're checking the ratings for a particular device. Buying a digital camera sight unseen can be a challenge. Buying a digital camera as soon as it's released can also be ill advised. You really want to get a feel for how people are using, what they're using it for, how things are looking. And I know we all get caught up in the excitement of a new gadget. This is one of the reasons why I really don't buy a lot of digital cameras anymore. Because every so often, like once every 2 years, I get the opportunity to review a digital camera, since that's not my specific background. But being a gadget hound, new stuff is coming out. Ultimately, the camera that I carry with me just about everywhere I go is on my phone. So I'm half kidding, but I'm half serious when I said you may think about that. You just because if you're ready to take a picture, if you don't have the device on you, it doesn't do you any good. It's one of the reasons why I stopped buying cameras that I'd have to lug around. If I couldn't fit it in my pocket, inevitably it would always get left at home, always. So yeah, I guess just keep all those things in mind when you go to buy your next digital camera. Read reviews. Unfortunately, I don't have any specific recommendations for you. I mean, I could go into the whole battle of Canon versus Nikon versus Olympus versus X, Y, and Z. Do your research. I say that for anything, to anybody about any particular process that they happen to be going through in buying hardware or software.